Alright, y'all. My AC is making like hella noise. So, welcome back. It's your girl, Miss Mystical Rose. And I'm hoping we can get a pretty good video in right now because it is a little windy, but we're going to ask the wind to cooperate with us because we are one. So in today's video, I just wanted to real quick explain like 3D consciousness, 4D consciousness, and 5D consciousness. Which is basically just another way of talking about the subconscious, the conscious, and the superconscious mind. When you are experiencing life through the eyes of your subconscious mind, that can feel very much like you have to have the latest of everything. They drop a new iPhone, you want to hurry up and go get the new iPhone, new iWatches. You're very like materialistic if you're experiencing life in a subconscious state of mind. You think that money is everything, and if you don't have money, it just makes you feel less than about yourself. You may be making some poor decisions like degrading yourself or just violating your brothers and sisters to chase this bullshit piece of paper called money. So yeah, and the reason why that is important for us to realize is because the earth went through a shift back on December 21st. And the earth shifted out of that dense vibration of materialism and worldly things. The earth literally, cosmically shifted into a higher frequency, right? So right now, if you're living your life from the subconscious state of mind, which comes from programming, it's a lot of why we do the things we do and we don't realize it. Did you ever consciously make a decision to eat meat, or are you only eating meat because it's what your parents fed you and their parents fed you? That's what I mean by subconscious. It's like you're living in compulsion and you're not consciously making your decisions. And so if you are living in the subconscious mind right now, you probably feel like you're going through hell. You probably feel like everything's falling apart and you're just having a really hard time. And what we have to understand is the reason why is because you have to raise your vibration. You have to at least get up to that 4D state of consciousness. And that's where you kind of start to question everything. You start to ask yourself, am I doing things that truly align with what I believe? Or am I just doing what I told to do? That's when you really start your awakening process. And that's when your vibration goes up from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. And then also a symptom of being caught up in your subconscious mind is feeling like you have to go to high school and you got to graduate and you got to go to college and you got to just do things you don't really want to do because it's what's always been done. You don't believe in the fact that you can just separate from the system. You're just really caught up in it. And right now is the time for change. Our society is in a state of decay. So it's time for us to rise to the occasion and become better humans. But yeah, so once you decide, this shit don't make no sense. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have to do is the math is not mathing, the sense is not sensing. It doesn't make sense here. A lot of the things that go on. But we have to understand it's a game of energy. That's why certain groups are attacked and made to feel less than so that their energy can be harnessed to dark beings. So that's basically what's going on. And so once you decide, wait a minute, this shit don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. Once you step in and actually start to ask the questions, you elevate your consciousness into a 4D state of mind. And once you're in the 4D, it's like you open your mind up a little more. You realize maybe what we've been told is a lie. You just open yourself up to that possibility. Usually when you may start with journaling and affirmations and law of attraction, and you may start working with manifestation because now you believe okay, wait a minute, I'm energy, I can attract whatever I want, and you start to detach from your physical and from the subconscious programming that you have. Now, and that is basically when you're consciously choosing. I remember when I did decide to go vegan, like I said, I was eating some chicken one day. I was eating lemon pepper wings and I was eating them and I felt sick. I was like, ugh, this shit is nasty. Bro, I have legs, breasts, and thighs. Why am I eating legs, breasts, and thighs? This shit feels weird. And then I asked myself, like, when did I consciously decide I'm going to be a meat eater? And I was like, you never consciously chose that. That's something your parents fed you. So you've been eating it because it's like, well, you got vegetarian, vegan money. You know how it goes. So it's just like, that's part of the programming. And I realized that I was behaving and living my life in compulsion instead of consciousness. And that's what we want to do. We want to go from compulsive living to conscious living. Now, when we go to that super consciousness, that 5D state of consciousness, that's that God consciousness, y'all. That's when we feel connected to everything. I've always like gone between fourth and fifth consciousness, because like I remember one time I was driving, y'all. I was driving from Jersey to Philly. There was a deer that got ran over on the highway, and the cars just kept rolling over the deer. Y'all, I cried. I really was like it was traumatic to me. It was like I was the deer. Oh, my neck has been messed up. My necklace has been messed up. It was like I was the freaking deer, you know, because we are one with this all. You know, we're not separate from nature. We're a part of it. And I literally was hyperventilating, losing my shit when I saw them just keep running over this poor deer. So, and that's because I have a consciousness where I'm one with all. Like, I don't litter. I damn near felt bad about eating vegetables, because I'm like, vegetables are energy too. They have feelings too. You know, it's just a oneness. It's a connectedness. It's seeing people based on energy and not based on these meat bags and these illusions like race and gender and things like that. But yeah, the most important thing to ask yourself when you're working on consciousness and just raising your vibration is like, am I actually choosing this, or am I just doing this because it's what's always been done? It's really important now more than ever to just ask yourself some questions. You know, just the math do not be mathing when you really ask yourself some questions. But yeah, if you're elevated into the 5D state of consciousness, it's like a dreamlike state, y'all. It's just a state of being. It's like a thoughtless mind, and you're just constantly experiencing and just taking stuff in. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video for y'all, because I be talking about that a lot, like consciousness, subconscious, superconscious, 3D, 4D, 5D. And I just wanted to make this quick video for you. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you drink some water today, get some sun. I love you. Make sure you like, share if you care, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.